police are relying more and more on facial recognition technology, but it's also leading to some wrongful arrests. Well, National Technology Reporter Ange Lavoipierre is across all the details and joins us now. Ange, you've taken a look at this one particular case where that has played out. So what sort of ways is this sort of technology being used in policing at the moment?
Yeah, so in the first place, it's probably good to know how police are using this tech and how it works, how it helps them. Basically, when we talk about facial recognition technology, what we mean is the matching of one image against a database of other images. So you can see how that would be helpful for police, right? Like working out who a suspect is, narrowing down a field, if they've got an image of someone, even finding missing persons. It's pretty useful tech for them. The issue, of course, is that it can make mistakes, and it can be also used to kind of profile people unfairly, make assumptions about them based on their characteristics. We don't hear about it so much here in Australia, although police do use facial recognition technology here in Australia. But in the US, where it's much more widely used, we're hearing about cases where it's gone wrong and led to some pretty terrible miscarriages of justice and some wrongful arrests.
And where did, as you say, where did it all go wrong in this case?
Yes. So in February, this was the case of a man who, a woman had reported being flashed by a delivery guy in her apartment building in New York, right? And so police have this grainy footage of a man and they run it against the database. And they pull up, a handful of matches, and a couple of months later, based on, the victim essentially picking the wrong person, they arrest the wrong guy. He's now being cleared. It took until July for him to be cleared, even though he had a clear alibi, but really based on this, facial recognition technology had sent police off on this incorrect path, and then they hadn't kind of checked it properly. They'd combined it with, other partial bits of information, come to the wrong conclusion. Because facial recognition tech is pretty accurate, like testing in, lab settings or, kind of clean, straightforward settings. It's very straight, it's very accurate. But, when you're using grainy, CCTV footage, and you're combining it with, maybe tired, overworked police, it can lead to these kinds of errors. And it's a really good reminder that we do need a lot of oversight where we are using this technology. And we don't, we don't hear a lot about how police are using it in Australia, but they are.